Hi, I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we visit a place as both a bar and a radio station and streams live video. We check out the thrills of the Thunder Over Michigan Air Show, and then we cruise the Detroit River aboard the Detroit Princess Riverboat, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
I'm in Harmony Park checking out a new concept on the traditional cafe. You've got to see this. So behind me, they are doing live radio broadcasting and live web broadcasting right now from Detroit Cafe.
Folks, we got the crew here from Discover the D shooting, talking to all the personalities here, and they're going to tell the story about us and what we do.
Yeah, I got a great tip for you when you come downtown. Come to the Detroit Cafe. We have the Fairlane Ford Shuttle. The shuttle will take you to any restaurant, any event that you want to go to downtown, any club that you want to go to downtown. Come to the Detroit Cafe. We'll take you anywhere you want to go. Just ask for the Fairlane Ford Shuttle, and you're there.
So Brian, the downstairs cafe was a result of the studios up here?
Yeah, you know, we moved in Harmony Park about 15 years ago, and we've had so many cool things happen up here over the years. We've done a lot of recording with Aretha Franklin, Dave Mason, and we did some unplugged performances with Train and Motley Crue and the Black Crowes and Tori Amos, and we thought, how cool would this be to put on video and to be able to have a live audience, and people can come here and eat and drink and hang out, see national acts, local music, and there's so much incredible music here. So we thought if we did internet radio, web TV right here in the building in Harmony Park, that if, you know, we could have this media cafe and point it all at a social community called Detroit, and have people join and stay engaged. You never know when Bob Ritchie will walk in or Marshall Mathers, and so I think that's the fun thing.
Kid Rock and Eminem.
Kid Rock and Eminem, yep.
Well, can we go, let's go check out the cafe.
Yeah, let's go.
Detroit.
Cool.
Cool.
And then this is the coolest thing, is the freight elevator. It's got a little crank here that we have to get the crank happening. And this elevator is 1914.
Wow.
And as Steven Tyler says, going down. Now it's a timing thing down here, right? See how I got that down?
That's you.
All right, now
controlling
this
it. That's cool.
is the Detroit Cafe. We have a full bar, cappuccino bar. We have espresso and lattes. We're going to start doing breakfast here soon. But we serve lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
And, you know, we have a lot of different shows during the day. We broadcast internet radio with some great folks.
So it's live broadcasting. You're streaming it live. That's so neat.
Streaming it live to udetroit.com. And it's internet radio and web TV. So we got the camera going all the time. You know, really promoting all the positive things that are happening in Detroit. 9 to 11, we do Lex Cooney has the morning show that he does, and then Pam Rossi's doing a show from 11 to 1. We have Bob Bauer doing his show from Paradise Valley to Motown. The rock starts here.
In the evening, then you've got different shows.
Yeah, in the evening it's a whole different vibe.
Weeknights. Okay.
We have a great menu, and we wanted to have a little fun with the menu and kind of name the food after a lot of cool Detroit artists and different things that are happening here, like the Raw Power tomato soup, which is Iggy Pop. And we have the Maurice King and the Wolverines, which my son always talks. Bring me home a Maurice King and the Wolverines. He was the musical director at Motown. We just added the ground turkey burger, which we call the James Jamerson burger. Because James was one of the most incredible and influential bass players ever. You never know who might show up here. And one of our dear friends, James Jamerson's wife, Annie.
Wow, how exciting to come. Did you know that your husband had a burger?
I just found that out recently, and this is my first time looking at the menu here, and that is so exciting to look and see that your husband has a burger. Wow, and he loves food.
Oh, Brian, this looks fabulous.
Yeah, it does look really good,
So
doesn't it?
what are some of these cool names?
All right, well, this is the Hitsville, USA, which is the salmon, which is amazing. And this is the Charlie Pops Atkins. And then the James Jamerson, which is the ground turkey burger. And then the Harmony Park burger we have there. So, and we also got some wonderful desserts.
Yeah?
They're awesome. The Wonderland chocolate cake and the Kick Out the Jam strawberry cheesecake.
Oh, I like the name of that. And these,
Yeah.
of course, are the Motor City fries.
The Motor City, yeah, they're the Motown fries.
Motown fries.
Filled with rhythm.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah, oh,
This
and
is
now
very
you're gonna
good.
have a bite
I'm
of
gonna
that
taste
James
this.
Jamerson.
James Jamerson, yeah.
That's
Let's see.
awesome.
Let's see.
God bless you, James.
That's a good turkey burger. I
Awesome.
like it. Very
Awesome.
good. Okay.
Thank you.
We're
Come on,
having
guys.
some-
Let's get the crew over here and have something to eat.
So Greg Russell, TV, another TV personality
Oh my
here.
God.
We had to
Veronica,
meet-
who I've known since she was this big, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, like the James Jamerson burger. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Until the Greg Russell ham sandwich on rye comes out, which should be coming here soon. So,
I just love the fact that on this stage yesterday we had this rockin' group, a whole band set up and everything, and then today we have the Michigan Troubadour sitting here. So you never know what you're going to see on this set.
So Pam Rossi from the Over Easy Show is broadcasting live from U Detroit Cafe. How cool!
Very cool, very cool.
So what? So you're bringing in local acts here, and you get to talk and broadcast live. And
Yeah, I love the fact that we can have local musicians here all the time, bring them on this set, and just show them what they have. I mean, I used to do that all the time on the other show, but here people can have lunch and watch them, and
you just never know what kind of things are going to happen.
never
and-
know,
Yeah.
never know.
So I'm here with Kevin and Nardo of Motor City Special. Now you guys have your own show going on Thursday nights here, correct?
That's right. Motor City Special Live every Thursday from 8 to midnight
8 to
here
midnight.
in U Detroit Cafe. Yeah.
So you're going around recording the acts, and they're only being released on vinyl.
That's right.
Through
No-
Motor City Special.
Yep. No MP3s, no CDs.
So I'm with one of the most well-known voices in Detroit radio, Bob Bauer. You are broadcasting live here from U Detroit
I am.
every weekday. How awesome is that?
It's wonderful.
So what kind of show do you have? You have music? Is that your
The name of the show is called Paradise Valley to Motown, and the rock starts here. It's a mix of a lot of new Detroit and a lot of old Detroit. You'll hear the music, and you'll hear Teresa and I talk, and then every once in a while, a clip will come up that we've already recorded about the Grandy Ballroom,
nice.
or about Black Bottom.
So Mark, you're up here broadcasting this, making this happen, exposing this all to the world. This is what you're up here doing?
That's what I'm doing. Everything in the building is wired to this spot. All the video, the audio. So you can see here, this is what goes on the air video. Then we have the Pro Tools recording. So everything that is done on that stage is recorded. This is our website, udetroit.com, and there's all the different clips, so you can scroll through and check out anything.
Wow, that's amazing. Well,
So
keep
it's
up the
pretty
good
cool.
work, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for sharing your secrets.
Hi, I'm Brandy, and I'm going to make you a sex with an alligator. We make some of the best drinks at U Detroit Cafe.
Well, I'm back up above U Detroit Cafe, back up in Harmony Park Studio in their voiceover booth, and I'm signing off from one of the most unique media cafes in Detroit, udetroit.com. Oh, if only I could carry a tune. Ah. Every summer around late July and early to mid-August, the Yankee Air Museum puts on a great family fun air show, Thunder over Michigan. So tell me, this is so exciting. We have Thunder Over Michigan. It happens, what, every summer, July,
Every single
August?
summer, usually in the July-August time frame, depending on the schedule. It's one of the most unique events in the Detroit metro area and really one of the best air shows in the country. We designed this air show differently every single year, so that it's different for the fans that come each year and for the new people that are coming too. And we do think about everything from the enthusiasts right to the general public as to what they'd like to see and obviously what would entertain them. The museum's actually open during each air show. We have retail available here. We have food concessionaires available. We have a kids fun zone play area. And one of the things that I always emphasize to people is if you go to a sporting event, you never get to meet the players. You never get to meet the athletes that are on the field. Here, you actually get to meet the pilots and the crews that crew these airplanes. You get to meet them, shake their hands, get their autographs.
So how is it set up? You come in and is it their grandstands to watch it from?
Yeah, actually there's a number of different things. There's general seating area, which is on the grass or the pavement. We encourage people to bring their own chairs, their own blankets. If you want to upgrade your seating to the bomber, fighter, officer, or grandstands, so it's kind of a less expensive ticket up to a very expensive ticket, depending on what amenities you want.
Is there just a lot of flying the whole show?
The main air show starts usually around 11:30 noon and runs till about 4 o'clock each day.
Now you also have different planes each year, correct? I mean, sometimes I hear the Blue Angels, and sometimes you've got like this big jet in this year, correct?
Correct. Yeah, we're constantly changing the lineup, so it's different, it's new, it's exciting. It's something that maybe we haven't done in many years. We'll bring back again. It just makes the show different and unique every year.
Awesome. Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing some of the planes up in the air. Thanks, Kevin.
Great. Thank you very much.
Mustang Mania here at Thunder Over Michigan. Incoming. I love the paint job on this plane behind me. I imagine it's like an invisible cloak when it's up in the sky doing whatever it was doing, how it's painted to match the sky. And for fun, you can tour some of the planes behind me. We've got the Yankee Doodle Dandy. You go up on board, talk to the gentleman, find out what it was used for in World War II. And another thing that's really cool is that for some of the tours, you get to talk to the actual pilots. They'll tell you what their experiences are like up in the air. Look at they're telling these kids how they fly this plane. Very cool.
This airplane actually carried the AMRAAM, Advanced Medium Range Air-to-Air Missile. It also could carry rockets.
So I'm lucky enough today to be in the presence of a World War II hero, a Detroit native, a real Tuskegee airman.
Yeah.
Tell me who you are?
Native Detroiter.
Yeah.
Alex Jefferson, Lieutenant Colonel, USAF retired. I was shot down, strafing in an airplane just like this, a C model. Southern France. I spent 9 months in Germany as a prisoner of war.
Oh my.
Survivor.
Do you still fly?
No.
But you're going to go up in this
I'm
today?
going to be in the back seat.
Wow.
Alan Miller is going to be the pilot.
And this is the red tail?
This is the red tail. Tails of our planes were painted red for air identification.
Okay.
If you saw this red tail over Berlin, Germany in World War II, you knew it belonged to the 332nd Fighter Group.
Well, I'm going to let you take off and enjoy the nice, beautiful day here.
Well, thank you.
The B-29 that's flying up above me now, it's the only one left in the world that is still flying today. You came from Denver?
Denver, Colorado.
Just for the air show?
For the air show. We had a family wedding and that sort of thing. But wow, this is fantastic. The biplanes were cool and the food's good too.
The food's good too. Always important. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been a great day.
And would you look at the white picket fence food tents? They're colored like I'm on Nantucket Island. How cute. So not only do kids 15 and under get in free, but they've got a kid zone set up with, you guessed it, aircraft bouncers. How much fun. How are you enjoying the air show?
Oh, we're having a blast. This is it's our 9th year coming out.
Wow.
Or actually 8th year.
And these are your girls here behind you.
Yeah, this is Sophie and Jane's over here.
Well, I understand something too that's neat about the show is that every year it's different. We've got different planes flying overhead.
And this is the first year that I've ever seen the B-29, and I've been a big fan of the B-29 for a long time. Every year they have something different, so definitely want to come out.
And if you want to beat the heat, check out the wingspan of this baby. Look at the shade it's providing. And And what's an air show without a car show? We've got behind me Mustangs with a couple Corvettes weaved in the mix, my two favorites. And look how cool the shot is. You've got the cars with the plane right behind it, the beautiful blue skies, just picture perfect. So are you buckled up and ready for takeoff? Because you get free admission to the Yankee Air Museum during the Thunder Over Michigan Air Show. So hey, you get to tour planes, talk to pilots, war heroes. It's Thunder Over Michigan every summer at Yankee Air Museum. There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. Hart Plaza dishes up ribs and R&B, and Kid Rock adds an 8th night to his hometown tour. Head to Willow Run Airport for the thrills of Thunder Over Michigan. Then hit the grandstands for NASCAR weekend. Enjoy a taste of Africa at the African World Festival. And the No Shoes Nation tour comes to Ford Field. Find your fuzzy dice for the Woodward Dream Cruise. Then head to Greenfield Village for the War of 1812 muster. Take a time travel adventure at the Michigan Renaissance Festival. Then cruise and dine in style along the Detroit River. The famous children's book hits the stage at City Theater, and the Great Lakes State Fair returns to Novi. Downtown Royal Oak transforms into Ford Arts Beats and Eats, and the silky sounds of the Jazz Fest heat up Hart Plaza. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. All aboard the Detroit Princess for a cruise along the Detroit River, so let's hop on board for 4 levels of fun. Say cheese, you get your picture taken as soon as you get on board. So once you get on board, you find your table, the bar is open, the music's going, and now we are underway. And there's plenty of deck space to walk around on. We've got all kinds of open levels on each floor, different perspectives of the city. Well, so Teresa, this is a huge deck. Tell me, where are we?
This is the 4th deck of the Riverboat. On the Detroit Princess here, we do a wide variety of parties, and this deck is a very popular one for people to hang out, enjoy a drink, watch the 2 city skylines as they go by. A lot of people do their wedding ceremony out here as well when they have their wedding on board.
Their ceremony's right out here?
Yep.
That's a neat idea.
It's a lot of fun. They usually get the bridge to Canada in the background, and they have just a really great panoramic view of the cities as they're out here having a ceremony.
Well, so tell me about the Princess. It's got 4 levels.
Yep, we have 4 floors of dining rooms. We're actually 5 floors high if you include the 5th deck up there, which is where the captain steers the boat.
Okay.
The 4 levels of dining rooms, all different sizes. People can either rent a dining room to themselves, a whole boat to themselves, or you can just come on as a couple and enjoy one of our themed cruises. We have Motown shows, murder mysteries, blues bands, Margaritaville parties where it's a Jimmy Buffett theme style cruise. And
now, does the whole boat take on that theme, or is it each floor is a different theme? How does it
Different
work?
floors have different themes those nights.
Okay.
Just depends on what's going on. Our Motown Review has been one of the most popular acts,
Yeah.
especially if they come to town with a family reunion. It's a great way for them to bring out their family, show off Detroit, show off all the skyline, and give them a taste of Motown music in Detroit as well.
Oh, sure. What a great idea. How many cruises do you have going out? Are you every day?
The best way to check out the schedule is to go on the website, www.detroitprincess.com.
Okay.
Right on there, we keep the calendar up to date of what's going on. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're usually running towards the later part of the season. In the winter time, we'll run more just Fridays and Saturdays, but we do run all the way to New Year's Eve.
Well, Teresa, shall we take a little tour of the boat?
Sounds good. Come on, let's look around.
So this would also make a great place for a dance floor.
Oh yeah, a lot of times we'll have a DJ or a band going out here.
Out
and then,
here? Oh,
yeah,
that'd
people
be
come out
fun.
and dance all night. It's fun.
So it's nice. You kind of can roam the whole entire boat. It doesn't matter what floor you're at, right?
Yep, we always make the outside decks. People can access that from all the different levels so that they can come around and enjoy the views from any angle here.
So you've got all these levels of stairs indoors and outdoors?
Yep, plenty of ways to get around. We also are very accessible for people with the elevator inside. It'll take you from the 1st floor all the way to the 4th floor and all the levels in between.
Now we're coming up onto Belle Isle, which leads me to how long are the cruises normally and where do we go?
The cruises are usually 2.5 hours. We also have the lunch cruises, which are more on a 2-hour time frame. We cruise up and down the Detroit River. We cruise up towards the mouth of Lake St. Clair, sometimes around Peach Island on the Windsor side, and then around Belle Isle on the Detroit side.
Okay.
And then down towards Ambassador Bridge. The captain varies it up a little based on what's pretty that day, what the freighter traffic's like, what the weather. So you get a really enjoyable experience every time with the cruise.
Wow, that's a gigantic wheel.
Yep, but it actually does work.
Really? So do you get to steer the wheel?
Oh, no. If I was steering, you'd have to swim home. Captain Scott here, he takes care of the actual driving of the boat.
So you're a husband and wife team.
Yep.
And you manage the boat. Tell me a little bit about the boat. I mean, how many people can be on board?
It's licensed for 1,900 people.
Oh, my.
It's a little uncomfortable at 1,900, so we like to keep it around 1,200, 1,300 people for a dinner. The boat is 222 feet long, it's 60 feet wide, and it's about 65 feet to the uppermost deck.
So, wow, this is where the party is. So what is our theme here today on this floor?
Today we've got a Motown cruise going on. The band's taking a short break between. We got a DJ playing a few tunes for people to dance with.
Yeah, no, this is a big floor. This is a lot. This is very long.
This is a second deck ballroom. First and second deck are very similar. They have the chandeliers and the brass ceilings as well.
And the beautiful chandeliers, yeah.
This room and the other floor are very popular with homecomings and proms too. They don't need much decoration, and they can come on in and have a great party.
So it's a lunch or dinner cruise. You get food. Is it an all-you-can-eat buffet kind of thing, or?
Yes, on our lunch and dinner cruises we do a buffet. That's for the public cruises. Generally, for a private party, we can kind of do whatever your imagination is. So we've got the food is all prepared on board here and cooked on board and brought up to the floors. So
you can do served meals, or you work with whatever anybody wants.
Yep, certainly.
And then alcohol is served too. And you've got
yep, we have bars on the floors. If you're a private party and don't want a bar, we can arrange that, or having a bar is perfectly fine too.
So this leads us up to the fourth dining room.
Yep, this is the fourth deck dining room. This is a little bit more intimate space. This one does get booked up pretty quickly. A lot of birthdays, anniversary parties, people that just want to have a small gathering for friends. It holds up to about 120 people in this room.
And then this also leads right out to the front.
Yep, right out to that that rear deck, the very large open fourth deck that we were standing on, where a lot of the wedding ceremonies are.
So Teresa, this looks yummy. What do we have here?
Well, we have our Captain's 5 entree prime rib buffet. This one's got prime rib, chicken Florentine, teriyaki salmon, pork chops with a chipotle apricot glaze, vegetarian lasagna, and then you got a lot of different sides. My favorite, the pesto tortellini, and salads and all sorts of things on the buffet.
So is that kind of typical of what you would find if you come on like a public cruise?
Yes, if you're to come on a dinner cruise, this is the dinner menu. The lunch menus on the public cruises are generally a turkey buffet, which is like having your Thanksgiving meal a different time of year, which is really fun too.
I want to dig in and taste it.
All right, sounds good.
I know this is your pesto tortellini?
Yep, this one's my favorite.
Oh, that's yummy.
You like that?
And so it's an all-you-can-eat buffet too.
Yep, you can go up as much as you like and have as much as you want there.
That's great.
I have a few people that swear up and down that they don't eat prime rib anywhere else, but they really love our prime rib, or they have like 3 restaurants in the state that they'll eat it at.
Oh my goodness, this salmon is heavenly. It is yummy.
Thank you.
Okay, the prime rib.
Actually, our captain said it's ruined him because he can't order it anywhere else anymore.
Anywhere else, we just can have the Detroit Princess prime rib here. Let's see. It is very good.
Good.
You know what's on this chicken here?
Chicken Florentine, so it's stuffed with spinach, cheese, and
that's yummy.
I believe onion mixture.
Very good.
Oh, I don't think you got any
I
potatoes.
think this is fantastic.
You can try some potatoes if you like. They're really good. Yep, go for
Okay.
it. It's hard to fit it all on one plate. There's so many options out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of choices. Those are good. Very good. And your pork chop, this has an apple chutney?
Chipotle apricot glaze.
Oh, chipotle.
And you're welcome to try that too. It's like eating with my friends. I'll share around.
Let me taste that.
You'll find a lot of people
nice
go.
Spice to it.
Good, I'm glad you like that.
Okay, so cute here too. In these little cheers. This is your dessert glass.
Yep. Little dessert glass.
Ooh, yum. That's yummy. Wish I didn't like dessert so well, but that's good.
1969, they had a dance called the jerk. I want you to do this. Do the jerk.
We're all pumped up from the music. That's
Yeah,
so
good
fun.
dancing.
Yeah, and then I see we even have a gift shop here.
Yep.
So you can take home something to remember your trip by. Well, Teresa, that was so much fun. I had a fabulous time.
I'm glad. I'm so glad you came on out.
Now, if you just want to show up, can you do that? Just come behind Cobo Center?
We do recommend making reservations. We do have a lot of cruises that sell out because so many people have a wonderful time on board. We are docked right behind Cobo Center, like you mentioned. That's where you come on board and we'll come show you in to have a good time.
Okay, and as you saw, there's a lot of fun to be had. See you on board. Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you'd like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.